Cecil, where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
This is on the real James Woods Twitter feed, which I ought to be able to use by fair use, but I still got the picture of me up in here to transform it. This meme's been making the rounds. This is basically a woman screaming at a police officer and she's getting pepper sprayed. This is going to be, I guess, under my I'm Not the Martial Arts Instructor for You video series, because although I definitely see the humor in it because I can be a bit mean, this isn't what you want your instructor to do or to really condone. So if you don't know what I'm talking about this. So, now he's spraying her unnecessarily in the face. He's spraying her unnecessarily in the face. Okay. It's not cool. I understand, like I said, I understand the humor in it. But really though, but when you think about it, he shouldn't have sprayed her in the face when she wasn't attacking him. She was yelling at him and she was coming close to him, but she wasn't really that close. Maybe they're authorized to spray people that come within 6 feet of them. You could argue she was within 6 feet and not respecting social distance, but he had on personal protective gear and he's there to keep order. And she was not physically attacking him. You could argue preemptive striking, I guess. Well, he preemptively struck before she could do anything, and he'd have to escalate to more lethal forms of force. Fine. But I don't think that's the case at all. I think he just did it because she was loud, annoying, getting on his nerves, and he thought it was funny. And it could have been a weak moment. He just said, "This is funny. I'm sick of people yelling at me all day. My feet hurt wearing these chloroforms. And she's a pest. I'm going to spray in her face like a pest." Don't do that. That's not the thing to do. I will hope I would do something differently if some protester was screaming in my face. But you never know. So, if you want an instructor who will encourage people to spray protesters in the face when they don't have to, then I'm not the martial arts instructor for you. Because you don't know what type of damage could have happened to her eyes. Because if it burns and it makes her go like this, if it's enough to burn and make her really fall back like that, there's probably some type of irritant in it. And I'm pretty sure too high concentration of eye irritant could cause some type of eye damage. Now, I could be wrong about that. I didn't design the spray. I've never used that spray on anybody. But just in general, let's practice the Taekwondo tenet of courtesy and the Judo tenet of mutual welfare and benefit if we are supposed to be in positions where we're supposed to act better. Now, granted, should the protester be practicing that too? Of course. And, again, counter argument against a protester would be the biblical verse of a fool's mouth inviting a beating. I get all that. But you know, whenever you're in a position of authority, police officer, whatever, the person in a position of authority is supposed to act better than the people that they have authority over. That's why people get angry when there's police misuse of power, teacher misuse of power, supervisor misuse of power, anybody who has power over somebody else taking it too far, okay? And like I said, though, having said all that, oh, believe me, I do understand. Okay? All right. And I'm not infallible either. So, thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people who like to talk about it. And I guess we like to see people get pepper.
Where them Cecil.